I remember laughing with joy as Jim Hawkins defeated Long John Silver. I stood alongside Atticus Finch as he was there surrounded by a mob of angry racists. And my heart broke as I read about the systematic abuse of a young boy called Amir in Afghanistan. You see, stories are powerful. We don't just read them, we live them. So what's your story? I believe that stories, they don't just reflect our personalities, they literally create them. There's this story in the Bible about a woman at a well. And she is there at the middle of the day and she's all by herself. So it could have been that the community has pushed her out and marginalized her, or that she has decided herself that she wants to be separate, that she wants to be apart. All of a sudden, she's no longer alone. Jesus has arrived and he starts to ask her questions. And as she explains her answers, it's like we just see her laying down her story. She explains the story that she has been telling about herself. She starts talking about her nation. She starts talking about her people. She starts talking about her relationships and the problems that she's had with men. And all of this time, she's just unpacking her story and unpacking all of the issues that she has been facing. And it's like Jesus doesn't say, none of that's true. He doesn't try and correct her. But he does this incredible thing. In the middle of all of this conversation, all of this storytelling, it's like he lifts her gaze higher. And this woman is amazed, and she says, like, I know that a Messiah is coming who will bring this. And he says to her, I am he. Now we can read these words and completely miss the significance of what he's saying. But what he does is he gives her a new story. And she puts down her jar of water and she runs back to her town and she gathers everyone, this woman who was marginalized, this woman who was shamed, this woman who was not accepted. All of a sudden, she is in the heart of everything. She has become the first evangelist. She has become one of the first Christian leaders. And she brings all of these people and gathers them around Jesus and says, look and listen at this man who will give you a new story. We tell stories about ourselves all the time. We tell stories about our families. We tell stories about our work. We tell stories about our relationships. We tell stories about where we should be or where we want to be. And when our lives don't match our stories, it's painful. But I wonder, what story do you believe Jesus will be telling about you?